I still get messages that start the same way. My records are missing. How do I prove what happened? If that's you, listen up. In 10 minutes, you can turn a single witness into usable evidence for a VA claim. Welcome to the Veteran Benefits Reset Podcast. I'm Cameron Burrell, a U.S. Army veteran and founder of VetBiz Media. If you want a simple, practical way to strengthen a claim when paperwork is thin, this episode is for you. And I'll remind you about the free 7-step guide at vetbizmedia.com/veteran7 in a moment. Quick example so you know why this matters. Imagine a veteran who started limping after a field exercise in 2008, but never filed a treatment note in service. Years later, medical records show knee pain in 2010. A squad mate's clear, dated statement that they saw the limp after the 2008 exercise can connect the dots and explain that gap. That's the power of a good buddy statement. So what exactly are we calling these documents? Short answer, a buddy statement is from someone who served with you and personally observed an event or injury. A lay statement is broader. Anyone with first-hand knowledge, family, a supervisor, a fellow patient. Both are lay evidence. They aren't medical opinions, but they describe what someone saw or experienced. Why does the VA listen to them? Because adjudicators need context. Dates, detail, and daily impact turn a line in a medical chart into a story an adjudicator can follow. When records are silent or delayed, credible statements help show an in-service event or continuous symptoms. Okay, let's make this usable. What makes a statement persuasive? 5 essentials. Who, when, where, what, and how. Who is the witness and what's their relationship to you? When did they observe it? A date or a clear time frame? Where did it happen? What exactly did they see? And how did it affect daily life, work, or sleep? Keep language specific and plain. Avoid hearsay. Witnesses should state what they personally observed, not what someone else told them. And always have the witness sign and date the statement. Here's a short template you can share. Read it slowly and copy the structure. I, full name, saw veteran's name on date or approximate time frame at location. I observed specific event or symptom, for example, limping after the August 2008 field exercise. I noticed behavior, limitation, or change, such as he avoided running and walked with his right foot turned outward. Because of this, I believe how it affected daily life for work. Then, I declare under penalty of perjury that this statement is true to the best of my knowledge. Finally, add signature, printed name, date, and contact info if the witness consents. A few common mistakes I see. Vague timing, sometime in 2008, makes adjudicators ask follow-up questions. Hearsay, repeating a rumor or repeating what someone said, lowers credibility. Unsigned pages, missing contact info, or conflicting dates in multiple statements can create doubt. The fix is straightforward. Be specific, sign it, and stick to what you saw. Corroboration is where these statements get real weight. Pair a buddy note with any service records showing your unit or deployment, and with later medical notes that mention the same problem. When possible, reference the record you're supporting. A one-line cover note like, this statement supports symptom onset described in STR dated 08/20/2008, helps a reviewer connect the dots quickly. File naming matters more than you'd think. Use predictable names so a reviewer can scan a folder. vetname-buddystatement-jsmith2008.pdf or vetname-laystatement-spouse2008.pdf. Include an evidence index with every submission listing the document, signer, and purpose. When you submit evidence through your VSO, uploaded to va.gov, or mailed, include that one-page index. Little steps like initials on the index and consistent dates reduce back-and-forth requests from the VA and speed review. Ethics and accuracy are non-negotiable. Don't coach witnesses to change memories. Tell them to write only what they personally observed
and to include best estimates when they don't recall exact dates. For example, I recall this occurring in late summer 2008. I'm about 80% confident in that time frame. That honesty helps credibility.
Also, always get permission before sharing a witness's contact info. Let witnesses know the VA may follow up to confirm details. Transparency protects both of you.
Here's a reality check. One credible lay statement can be persuasive, but it's strongest when it aligns with service treatment records, personnel records, or later medical treatment notes. Think of lay evidence as context. It fills gaps and makes the documents tell a clear story.
Before we wrap, 3 small habits that make a big difference. Keep originals and provide signed copies. Scan to PDF and name files clearly. Include a 1-page evidence index with every submission. Those 3 steps reduce friction and help your claim move forward. One concrete action to take right now. Pick one witness who saw your symptoms or an in-service event and ask them to fill out the template we walk through. Scan it, name the file, and drop it in a claim folder. That single step turns memory into documented evidence an adjudicator can use. This episode is educational, not legal advice. If your situation is complex, if witnesses raise legal questions, or if you're working on an appeal or a TDIU case, please consult a VA-accredited Veteran Service Organization, accredited claims agent, or attorney for case-specific guidance. Thanks for listening to the Veteran Benefits Reset podcast. If this helped, follow the podcast, leave a review, and share it with another veteran who could benefit. Download the free 7-step Veteran Benefits Reset Guide at vetbizmedia.com/veterans7 to start organizing your records today. Your service did not expire. Your story is still worth reviewing. Take the next responsible step.